Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I am Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says diversity in the country's cultural wisdom adds strength to the idea of Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. Nagaland Governor La Ganesan calls to emphasize Hindi as common thread to bind the diverse parts of our nation together. Nagaland DGP Rupin Sharma urges for synchronized efforts and information sharing by public for combating substance abuse. And 112 fever rash cases reported in Dimapur, with 53 confirmed measles and 3 rubella. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said diversity in the country's cultural wisdom is connected by the common thread of teachings by the great saints which add strength to the collective idea of Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. In a video message, Prime Minister addressed the occasion of the 200th birth anniversary of Ramalinga Swami, also known as Valalar. He said Valalar is one of the country's most respected saints who walked the earth in the 19th century. Speaking about the national education policy, the Prime Minister said the policy is transforming the entire education landscape while focusing on innovation, research and development. He highlighted a record number of universities, engineering and medical colleges set up in the last 9 years, saying that youngsters can now become doctors and engineers by studying in their local languages, opening several opportunities for the youth. On the occasion, the Prime Minister urged everyone to spread the message of love, kindness and justice. Governor of Nagaland and Chief Rector, Nagaland University, La Ganesan, has called to emphasize on the importance of Hindi not only as a language but as a common thread that binds diverse parts of our nation together. Speaking at the national seminar at Nagaland University on the status of Hindi teaching in the Northeast India, with a reference to Nagaland today, he stressed that languages are not solely tools for communication, but carriers of culture, tradition, history, and identity. The governor said the universality of Hindi often bridges linguistic gaps, fostering a sense of unity amidst diversity. The governor further reminded that while we advocate for the cultivation of Hindi language in Nagaland, it is not to supplant rich cultural languages of Nagaland, but to serve as a bridge to connect with the rest of India. The program was organized by NU Kohima campus and Central Institute of Hindi, Agra. Director General of Nagaland Police Rupin Sharma today stressed on the importance of synchronized efforts and information sharing among civil societies, NGOs, government agencies and police in combating substance abuse in Nagaland. Addressing a state-level seminar on substance abuse in Nagaland and its impact on women in Kohima, Sharma urged public to report information about drug financing, peddling, sales or consumption to the police so that appropriate action can be taken against offenders. He also emphasized that it was illegal to take law in one's hands. The DGP highlighted the importance of conducting awareness campaigns in educational institutions to ensure that young people are aware of the consequences of substance abuse on both personal lives and society. Sharma noted the limited capacity of rehabilitation centers in the state and requested the National Women Commission, Nagaland State Commission for Women and Social Welfare Department to address the issue and make rehab centers more cost-effective. NCW Joint Secretary A. Asholi Chalai highlighted the need for awareness campaigns in schools and colleges, community empowerment, access to treatment, rehabilitation facilities, mental support, economic empowerment, and early intervention to combat substance abuse. 112 fever rash cases have been reported in Dimapur, out of which 53 were confirmed measles and 3 confirmed rubella. The Chief Medical Office Dimapur, in this regard, has said that improved surveillance as per the roadmap for MR elimination by 2023 guidelines of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, special immunization response has been initiated in areas where cases were concentrated. The CMO has informed that a special immunization drive will be undertaken from 6th October to 14th October in all the health units in the district. Every child in the age group of 9 months to 5 years are to be administered with 1 dose of MR vaccine. The department has further requested colony members, churches, civil society organizations, allied departments, and community to support in ensuring the success of the immunization drive. Measles is a highly contagious airborne disease that affects children, and Rubella is an acute contagious viral disease in children and adults. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Minister PHET and Cooperation Jacob Zumomi today inspected the ongoing construction of the new Cooperation Department Directorate building at Merima in Kohima in the presence of Cooperation Department officials, NPWD engineers and contractors. He reviewed the progress of the ongoing work, which began in 2012 and is nearing completion. The minister was apprised of the outstanding liabilities which needs to be cleared to complete the building. Zumomi also directed engineers to actively supervise the construction for completion and to plan for inauguration within November this year. Nagaland Chief Information Commissioner I. May Onen Jamir today pointed out that the Right to Information Act (RTI) is significant in promoting transparency, accountability, and for elimination of corruption in public authorities. During the celebration of RTI Week in Kifere, Jamir said that accountability is a cornerstone of human rights framework and comprises the dimensions of responsibility, answerability, and enforceability. He remarked that lack of knowledge about duty bearers often hinders citizens from exercising their rights under the RTI Act. Jamir also informed that Kifre district was chosen to observe RTI Week 2023 due to its status as the only aspirational district in Nagaland. The commissioner said Kifre faces challenges in socio-economic development, and being a remote district in the state, the aim of the drive is to raise awareness about the rights and entitlements regarding welfare schemes. He further appealed to heads of offices to educate the public to be self-reliant and actively participate in societal development. State Information Commissioner Nosazol Charles gave a PowerPoint presentation on RTI. An interdepartmental meeting was conducted to address the intensified Mission Indratanush IMI MR elimination drive and routine immunization at Jakama in Kohima today. Jakama SDO Nokpai Konyak deliberated the importance of child immunization and urged each department to educate and convey the message of vaccinations to all the community as they play a vital role. CHC Wiswema Senior Medical Officer Dr. T. Adi Belho gave an overview of the importance of vaccination and the ongoing immunization presently. Norwegian author Hyun Fosse has been awarded the 2023 Nobel Prize in Literature for his innovative plays and prose, which give voice to the unsayable, said the Swedish Academy. It added that Fosse is today one of the most widely performed playwrights in the world and has become increasingly recognized for his prose. The human condition is the central theme of Fosse's body of work, irrespective of genre. An indefinite chaka ban on all commercial vehicles have been called by all Commercial Vehicle Owner Association of Mukukchung, Twensang, Zunapudo and Longling districts from 9th October from 5 a.m. onwards. The association has said that the government has failed to respond to the demand of the association for payment of commercial fares incurred during the 2023 NLA election after it had served a 7-day ultimatum. The association has said that penalties will be imposed against those who defy the ban call. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says diversity in the country's cultural wisdom adds strength to the idea of Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. Nagaland Governor La Ganesan calls to emphasize Hindi as common thread to bind diverse parts of our nation together. Nagaland DGP Rupin Sharma urges for synchronized efforts and information sharing by public for combating substance abuse. And 112 fever rash cases reported in Dimapur, with 53 confirmed measles and 3 Rubella. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.